Hi, welcome on another door restoration stream. And I prepared the plane. Actually, I think it was kind of prepared at the end of the last stream because it looked quite sharp. But yeah, I touched it up a bit anyway. Okay, and let's take the door. And today I will probably apply the wood filler because I have only this one part to do. So let's take this, a bit of scraping. I think it's mostly scraped, but you know, a bit more can hurt. Just in the areas where there are more remnants of the paint. Okay, that's enough. And now I can use the plane. First maybe adjust it a bit. Is it straight? Okay, that side is sticking out a bit. Now it should be straight. Clamp at the end. And also a bit of wax. Just checking again if the blade is even. If it isn't sticking from just the one side. Okay, now I can change the... Oh, I'm out of breath a little. But now I can change the attachment. The attachment point of this clamp. A bit more wax. Okay, now at the end. Okay, doesn't seem to want to work this way. So this part I will finish with sanding. And how big is that gap? Too big. Oh, maybe. Okay, and here I'm trying to plane just from this joint. I don't want to plane across this board. Okay, this is fine, I think. And how about this? And here, the same story. Yeah, this is enough. And now for this part. Maybe from the other side. Okay, and that board. Yeah, this is lower, so I don't think I will get down to it. Yeah, definitely. So that part I will have to finish with sanding. Okay, that's enough. And this, I think, Yeah, the plane is not sharp enough anymore for this part. And I think I will sharpen it. Hello, Maxi Robot. It doesn't really make sense to say hi all, because there is nobody else here. For now, at least. Later, probably a couple of people will come. What did I write? This key for screw is here. And let's sharpen it. What is more sandy, like oh. I don't know. More soundy like hell world, hell world. Hello, I guess. Hi all. I don't know. Probably hello. Yeah, hell. So I guess hello. Hi all doesn't really sound like hell. Resemble the sound of that word in any way, I think. So no hellos, but only hi alls. Well, there is also just hi. Very minimalistic. Efficient, even. Okay. Let's take this rag. And how is it doing? Not great. It would be nice to work with wood that doesn't have so many knots. That isn't so tough to plane. Okay, a bit more. And a bit more window cleaner. Hell and hello reminds me of that heaven high poopish joke. Like the opposite of every part of hello people. Yeah, because this wood is very tough for the blade. And it just instantly gets dull, even though it's a nice blade, very nice blade, with supposedly perfect edge retention. But apparently it doesn't really matter if your wood is hard like a rock. And that's why I try to do a lot of things in ways other than planing. For the next one, I think I will make a scrap plane. So it's a plane with a cambered iron, because I have the original iron from this plane. So I will put a camber into it, and it will function as a scrap plane. So it will take the majority of the material, all the high spots from the door, and then I can finish it with this one, with this nicer one. I technically have a plane with a cambered iron. Oh, right here. With a cambered iron, but it's a bit broken. Like I would have to do some repairs, or maybe that would be easier, quicker than putting a camber to a new iron. I should probably also touch up on this side, the back side, I guess, because there's still a noticeable burr. Okay, that should be enough, and it is. And also part of the reason why I spend so much time sharpening is that I'm not very good at sharpening. So someone who's more skilled would do it faster. And also, it's not like I'm rushing or something. So I'm just taking my time. Sometimes getting distracted. And the ad is coming up. TM, you prefer Bosch Makita? Well, I don't know what TM means, but from these brands, I assume you asking what power tools I prefer, what brand of power tools. I don't really use power tools, so I don't have a favorite. Like practically the only power tool I use is this cordless drill. It's like Black & Decker. I don't really like it. It's not very good, but you know, I have it, so that's what I use. I don't really like power tools because they are messy and loud. And yeah, that's the only two reasons. Also, actually, the third reason is they are kind of hard to set up. Yeah, Black & Decker is like the same parent company, I believe, as DeWalt, but it's not up to the same standard. So Black & Decker is more cheaply made. And you can see that. Well, actually, I also have an angle grinder. It's a Einhell angle grinder, but I practically never use it. Only in very on very special occasions, when it's just not feasible to cut it something by hand. Normally, I just use a hacksaw or some other kind of cutting tool. Well, it's too aggressive. That doesn't seem centered. Okay, some more wax. It's quite amazing how much difference does wax make. It's like no resistance whatsoever. Okay, that seems like a very low spot. Yeah, I'm not getting down to it. It would take off too much. So let's maybe do some on this part. And again, I'm trying to plane just from this joint, so I don't plane across this board. And in here I can't go down to it. So everything else I will have to do with sanding. Now I'm just taking off the edge, so it's not so sharp, it doesn't splinter. And that I can put away. Take the sanding block. Clean it a little, and let's start with the sanding. And also the reason I don't really use or like power tools is just they aren't so as cool as hand tools. Like for example this thing. Yeah, this is an egg beater hand drill, and it's awesome. Sometimes I just sit on the chair, like in here. I don't have anything to do, and I just hold it in my hand and spin the crank. Nice toy. T-braces are also nice to do boring jobs. Okay. Also this part. What happened? There was some weird sound. Okay, maybe I am just crazy. Oh, I see. This is just like shaking on the table and making a weird sound. Okay, that's enough. And now on this end. Actually, for this I could take more aggressive one. And I'm almost done with cleaning, so I guess this won't be a very long restoration stream. I will probably do this for like maybe 1 hour more, or maybe even a half an hour, and then I will probably just play some Minecraft, because I don't really have any other project to do right now, today. Okay, that's enough, I think. Yeah, this won't come off. Yeah, tomorrow I will probably... Yeah, today I will apply the wood filler, so tomorrow I will be sanding it off, like smoothing over everything, and then applying the primer, first coat of primer. So actually tomorrow also won't be a very long restoration day. Actually, no, tomorrow is Wednesday, so I won't be streaming. Tomorrow is my day off. I'm always forgetting the days of the week. But yeah, I stream 6 days a week from Thursday to Tuesday. So yeah, I'm sorry, no stream tomorrow. Okay, let's adjust the frame very professionally. Maybe I should make a label. Oh, this printer of course doesn't have a spell check. And English grammar, English spelling is not the greatest thing in the world. Adjustment. So yeah, I hope I spelled it correctly. Oh, I didn't actually. Print the whole thing. I got distracted again. So where do I have some kind of scissors now? I guess this is fine. So let's label it. And now it's labeled. Camera adjustment tool. Anyway, I was doing this. I should probably figure out the better storage for those streams. Okay, in here maybe I could do some scraping. Yeah, this is a bit more effective. And now some sanding over that. Hello, East Side. I labeled my camera adjustment tool. Camera adjustment tool. Yeah, and I had to struggle to figure out how to spell adjustment, because this label printer, of course, doesn't have spell check. It's funny how you have this spelling bee, this competition, I believe, and in other countries and other languages, it's a very much a foreign concept to have a spelling competition, because spelling is just a normal thing everyone is able to do. But yeah, I guess it's not so easy if spelling in your language is a complete mess. You know, often in Polish, like in Poland, children complain how our spelling is not great, but yeah, compared that to English, I'm grateful. I have an easy language like that. Because we basically have just a couple of these cases where you can spell one sound in two different ways. So, for example, sound U can be made with either normal U or this O with a dash over it. Or we also have the same with Ż and H and I think that's it. Ż, H, U. Yeah, I can think of any other example, any other case when you can make one sound, the same sound with two different ways. So yeah, we have to memorize only that, and in English often the spelling is practically almost completely unrelated to the pronunciation. So I think I can. Well, maybe I should work a bit more on the bevel. Okay, and this side. Oh, I'm outside the frame. But yeah, I still think we should improve the spelling in Polish. I think we should for example, we should get rid of this U with a dash over it. It doesn't serve like any purpose, really. Like some people say that it is actually helpful because with that you can see what's the different declination, how to construct the different cases of that particular word. And when you listen to it and don't think very hard, you can almost get tricked into thinking that it makes sense. But actually it doesn't, because literally nobody thinks like that. Like nobody looks at the spelling to know how you should create the different cases. It's always other way around. You look at the different cases to see what letter you should use. So we could just get rid of that letter and not bother with that, not worry about this anymore. So yeah, this is done. Like this is all cleaned. And now I can apply the wood filler. I think we should definitely get rid of the other U, but I'm kind of conflicted on two different Ż, because apparently we have RZ and Z with dot over it, and they make the same sound, Ż. And apparently, when you do DRZ, it's DZ, and when you write DZ with a dot, it's J. So yeah, I guess it is the case. So that would mean we can't get rid of Z with dot over it completely, but maybe I think maybe we should do a compromise and just leave it in that one specific case. And just use RZ in every other word. In any other case, other usage. And get rid of Z with dot over it, and not the other way around, because I hate writing diacritic characters on a keyboard. It's such a pain. So yeah, I prefer digraphs for everything. Even though some people say, well, the ad is coming up. Some people say it's like easier to understand when you have diacritic characters instead of digraphs, but I don't care. Okay, that's enough. And the wood filler. Some sandpaper to clean the palette knife. Okay, I guess 120 is fine. And the ad is over, I guess. So yeah, I don't really care that that with diacritic characters it would be maybe easier to write with some people. I mean, easier to read for some people. I care about the usage for me. So I want to prioritize the ease of writing, ease of typing. But you know, it's only like theoretical, because it's not like somebody I don't know, and some linguistic whatever will just decide to get rid of all the things I don't like those diacritic characters. By the way, it's interesting that English doesn't have any diacritic characters. Well, almost doesn't have, but because I guess you have these dots, these two dots, diaresis it's called, I believe, in English, like two dots over some letters. But probably most of the people don't even know how to type that, how to create that character on the keyboard, and just most of the time don't even bother. Why is there no music? Is it broken? Is it loading? Okay, I'm thinking it's not loading. It's actually broken. Why is it not playing? Freelance jobs. That's cool, I guess. And how does it work? Like you do some jobs for like other players or some NPCs? It's like it's already way below half of the container. Cześć Megun Magnumetan. The last time I also remember I had the trouble to read that. So yeah, I guess that's cool. But you know, I don't have any experience. Like I'm not into that word. That yeah, I guess that word. Then it's harder to understand without the grasp. No, definitely not yet. Just period. I'm not into that period. Ethan, okay. I will try to remember that. But you know, I don't I don't promise anything because it will be hard with my goldfish memory. You know, people in my close family are sometimes just don't understand how can I possibly forget about dinner, about eating a dinner. But yeah, I'm just doing something and don't really put much care into other stuff. I get easily distracted, sometimes for hours. And then it's the evening, and I realized that I didn't eat dinner, didn't eat anything since the morning, because the case with dinner, it's a bit confusing. Because you would translate it to Polish differently depending on what definition in English you use. Because in English, I believe dinner is the main meal of the day and the last meal of the day. And in Poland, these are not the same meals. So we eat the main meal of the day and the middle of the day around noon, and the last meal is supper, I guess, would be the more correct translation. And it's a smaller meal, similar to breakfast. And I believe it's the same in France, for example. I believe in France they also eat dinner around the noon. Can also be eaten all day, like multiple breakfasts, like whole day of breakfasts, or just one big breakfast eaten, like part of the breakfast in the morning, some more and around the noon, and then the rest in the evening. Yeah, I guess I have sometimes days like that, that I just don't feel like preparing anything. So for breakfast, I typically, typically, I often eat just a sandwich. And then for dinner I also make a sandwich, similar to the one for breakfast. And then for supper I also eat a sandwich. Corned beef hash. I don't know what that is. Like I know what is corn and what is beef, and like I guess it's some specific dish. Corned beef. Well, I still no idea what it is. But yeah, it's interesting that, well, maybe it's just me, but I typically don't eat I don't know, scrambled eggs, for example, for breakfast, or any kind of fried eggs or anything like that. Even though some people say that it's like a universally a breakfast meal, like some people say you typically don't eat that kind of thing on any other time of the day, and I practically never eat that for breakfast. I typically do fried eggs for supper. And for breakfast, I usually do just the most low effort meal, because in the morning I don't feel really like cooking anything. Hello, Rose. It's brined beef, smoked cuts with potatoes. Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever had anything like that. You got grits? Grits. No, I don't think I'm familiar with that. What are grits? Grits. Oh, wait. Internet issues. No, doesn't really look familiar. Southern style grits. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Just pictures looked weird. But yeah, I had it multiple times. Maybe even many times. I don't really do that myself. I don't think I've ever done that myself, but my grandmother sometimes made it for me. Like mostly when I was a child. I don't really eat that anymore. I don't really remember when was the last time I ate it. But yeah, the monitor stand. Oh, Rose, so you are asking about the monitor stand? Like I was talking to the east side and just kind of didn't acknowledge your question. I guess that was a question without the question mark though. Yeah, it went quite well. Like it's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but it's functional, and it's been serving me well since I finished. And it has wheels, so I can just move it around freely. And yeah, I should also make finally a YouTube video out of that, because I recorded all of the footage with the intention of making a YouTube video out of that, like some kind of a time lapse maybe. But yeah, it will still take a while until I edit it. I will edit it and prepare everything. I still have my first video to like halfway. I'm halfway through editing, and that is gonna be the second one. But yeah, I hope you didn't felt ignored and didn't like go away instantly when I didn't respond. I'm just yeah, my brain is not very good at stuff in general. I would like to register a complaint, like get a new brain. Now I remember this meme with a cat. With a bunch of money, asking how much for a new brain. I think I even have this saved. Let's see. It would be pictures, memes. No. Maybe download. Yeah, now I'm determined. Okay. So yeah, relatable. Okay, I was about to look at other memes, but I guess I shouldn't do it right now, in the middle of the stream. too many distractions. Meme break? Well, definitely not now. If any time, then after finishing putting on the wood filler. But then I guess I would have to do it like socially on the stream with sharing the screen and everything. And I don't even know what source for memes, like some website or something. And yeah, yesterday I was thinking that when I will be doing the first coat of paint or just any coat of paint, then maybe I will do this at the end of the stream and then leave the camera on so you can just watch the paint dry. But it would be kind of sad if the paint drying would have more viewers than me. And the art is coming up. Okay, I guess this will have to stay like that, with just the enormous amount of wood filler. And that, I believe, is everything. Maybe a bit more over here, just on this joint, because those tend to dry up and shrink. Yeah, this can be left like that. Okay, now the other side. Or actually, first the edge, both edges actually. And the edge should be over. So yeah, kind of insane how much of this wood filler I used up to this point for all three of these doors. And the last one, the last tenon. And now the other side. So I will have to move it right without touching the fresh wood filler. And now let's do this side. and the last tenon on this end. So let's place it, let's put it upright and do the other side. First I will have to get rid of some of these shavings with my camera adjustment tool. That I'm using also as a broom. Okay, maybe a bit further away. So this should be the best view. Now I'm getting rid of all the dust. Okay, that's ready. And now some wood filler. A lot of wood filler. I will probably actually finish this package, this package today on this door. Yeah, I have no idea how else could I call this this package. My father is calling just every kind of container a can. So he asks for a can, for this can from the table, and I'm looking at the table, I don't see any can. And he is pointing to the container that he calls a can, and it's a cardboard box. Just I guess to him a can is just a synonym to a small container. It's always so confusing when some people use words and in their own with their own definitions. And it's especially bad with tools. Like for tools, practically everyone has some different name for any specific tool, especially the popular ones. Because with those more obscure, like the ones that are not used very often, they are not very common. Then I guess most people just stick to the official name. But you know, the kind of tool that like every other person has in their garage or their shed or whatever, then you have so many different names for them. And sometimes the names are just so unique that you can't even find them on the internet, like in any kind of urban dictionary or anything like that. So then it's especially confusing. When you see someone, even on the internet, mentioning some kind of a tool. Or maybe when you're just instant messaging someone and they mentioned some tool and you can't find anything on the internet or to point to explaining what they mean. Yeah, I hope that will be enough. So this is done. A bit more in this corner. So that's almost done. Another joint in here. It's interesting with Pretzel, with the music service, that some songs I feel like are coming up every hour. Like I hear them multiple times a day, and others I hear maybe once a week. Like when Agonize yesterday was saying that this Asian theme song is not coming up anymore. Well, There are a lot of joints. I don't know, I don't really use Amazon for multiple reasons. It's not really popular in Poland anyway, so yeah, if I were to order something from Amazon, it would be always imported. And even if it was popular, and I wouldn't really want to order anything from Amazon because it's not a very nice company. You know, even though I'm streaming on Twitch, and Twitch is technically a property of Amazon. But yeah, Amazon doesn't have best working conditions for their employees. Like there were a couple of news stories. Louis Rossmann was even covering one of them, where Amazon wasn't allowing their employees to use the restroom. And that sounds like something that should be illegal, and maybe even is illegal. But you know, apparently some companies don't care. Yeah, nothing is illegal if you have enough money. I guess it's true. And yeah, Bezos needs the money, so he can't afford his employees dealing with the physiological. I think is it called like that in English? Physiological needs. They can do that after work. No restroom breaks on the company time. I assume they are not allowed to. They don't have lunch breaks either. If they are not allowed to use the restroom. So I guess that partially solves the problem. Like limits the need to go to the restroom if you just can't eat. Okay, so I used up almost of all of that wood filler, and the rest I dropped on the floor. So that's almost empty. Yeah, I said that that I'm saying that even though I stream on Twitch, and Twitch is technically Amazon technically owns Twitch. It's Amazon's property. It's like, well, I'm not gonna guess the terms for that. Like how you would legally call Twitch in terms of its relationship with Amazon. Anything to scrape this? Well, I guess just this. But yeah, Twitch. Okay, add some coming up. Twitch itself, like when you don't consider its affiliations with Amazon, it's not that bad, I think. Like if you consider it as its own thing. I don't think Twitch is really taking advantage of people. Like I think it's they pay fairly generously. When it comes to like ad revenue and stuff. Like almost $1 a day from maybe like 3 people watching the ads. Yeah, good platform, but the ad is going on, so I will wait, I guess. Yeah, is it going? Yeah, it is. So now I can take off the apron. and the ad should be over. So yeah, Twitch, good platform. I guess it depends it practically always depends what criteria you use for deciding if something is a good platform or bad platform. And when you look as a consumer and for content, like you said, then yeah, Twitch is definitely better for example, content discovery, because right now I have 5 viewers, well, 4 viewers if you subtract myself watching the preview. But yeah, in general I have like up to 10 viewers on Twitch, and on YouTube I have right now 0. And sometimes, very rarely, it's like 1 viewer on YouTube. I don't think I ever had like 3 viewers maybe on YouTube, and on Twitch it's just normal, from just random people stumbling onto the stream. So yeah, definitely better for content discovery, for discovering new streamers, small communities. And with YouTube, I guess if you don't know someone, if you don't have a link to someone's stream or don't subscribe to them, then you just won't find their content. But yeah, let's turn this. Set the oh right, cables. Set the computer to the gaming position. And now it's perfect visibility. A team. What team? You mean on Twitch? I guess there are some teams. I'm not really familiar with all that concept on Twitch. I don't really know what they do. And I heard actually that they don't really do anything in particular. Just you are part of them, and that's it. Unless I'm thinking about some other teams, because yeah, many things could be called teams. Okay, that's good. Teams help you grow your channel. You by teams you mean those groups of streamers, like when you see a streamer and their profile, then you have like this kind of a link to, I don't know, some whatever crew or something like that, and there is a kind of a guild of streamers, so if you could say that. So that's what you mean by a team? because yeah, I don't know. Yeah, do they help grow your channel? Because most people, I think, don't even realize it's a thing. Like those names don't even look very much like a link or some kind of a button. So I guess most people just look at it and ignore it completely. But yeah. Yeah, I think that most of the bigger channels, at least I think in my channels that I follow, I think most of them are in some kind of teams. But I didn't even know that these teams were a thing until Thor from Pirate Software mentioned it, that that these teams don't make any sense, and people don't even realize it's a thing. Like on short on YouTube, because he has a lot of shorts like that, just covering some completely random topics, and yeah, so that's how I found out about this. And earlier I also didn't realize it was a thing, and I don't know how that helps you. Like, I guess some people that that are in the know can just click on this link and discover different channels. But yeah, if I were to join something like that, I have no idea how that works even, or what kind of a team could I join. Like this channel is fairly diverse, so I don't know, some DIY channel, or this craft makers and crafters channel, or some Minecraft channel, because I apparently stream fairly fair amount of Minecraft. But anyway, I'm going over to my house to wash my hands, because there's a lot of wood filler on them, and then I will come back and I will play some Minecraft. Maybe finally make a train. The ones I watch tend to write into each other. Yeah, but I don't think it has anything to do with a team. Like, you can write each other also without teams. So rating each other is just having friends. I don't see how being in some kind of a team helps in that case. But yeah, so be right back, and then some Minecraft.